Hello everyone, Moto Trades here, pre-market report. Let's get started with some price action. Has anybody noticed that is the Dow Jones trying to overtake Bitcoin? I mean, we're only like 10,000 apart, and I know that's a lot and kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to see that, yeah, the Dow Jones is at, almost 55,000. Where's it going to go? Is it going to go to 100,000 someday? Really kind of gives you an idea of how high inflation really is. This market rally, in my opinion, has a lot to do with the Fed. And so I've marked off the level from the Fed speeches. And, clearly we've broke out, retested, and gone higher. So that tells me that the markets are telling the Fed, you're all bark and no bite. So interest rates are going to stay the same in the market's view. The dollar's stable. VIX is cool as a cat. Gold, I could see gold going a little higher. Taking a look at the ES. So on our run up, we've maybe hit a short-term high. Today, I'm thinking that we could see some rotation in the markets. There are some gaps, and those gaps may want to come down and get filled. So I'm going to look for whether we have buying or selling off the open. All right, so there's a view of the overall markets. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's go into RTY. RTY has ran up, but RTY has not broke out yet. One key thing about RTY is it holds a lot of banking industry, and if we have the banks, we have a market. So RTY ran back up over 3,000. It's retested the 3,000, but sitting kind of flat. I'm going to look for it to possibly retest 3,000 again. Or do we go test all-time highs again and go for a breakout? This brings me into Hyliion, my top stock at the moment. The overall markets, in my opinion, is what brought the stock down. Will the rotation come back in and bring Hyliion stock back up? We do have earnings next week, but today, tomorrow, that's all next week. I want to trade the week they were in, and next week I'll trade next week. The bulls don't really want to see price breaking $4. So can the bulls hold $4? Yesterday, the volume at yesterday the volume was pretty low. Can we see some of the rotation come in, keeping us above $4? My bull bear zone is going to be around $3.50. So I'll be looking to add to my position if the price action wants to give me $3.70, $3.80. I want to be a buyer off the open and kind of see where it goes from there. Watch price action. Hopefully we get back over $4 and continue to the $5. I do see some similarities in the price action and the chart between Hyliion and BE. Although the price is completely different, the price action is somewhat similar. So BE crushed earnings. Will the market start looking at Hyliion like they may possibly crush earnings, like they crushed earnings previously? So all in all, seeing some news from Hyliion would be great, and that might bring us out of the downtrend, or the market itself may keep us in the downtrend or break us out of the downtrend prior to earnings. Like always, this is in my opinion. You should do what you're comfortable with or paper trade. This is just a forecast. Use it as a tool. I'm not a financial advisor and I will never DM you. Have a great day, everyone. Beer out.